I didn't see Janelle's video till today, so not a copycat. We just, great minds think alike. My roots are actually fine though, so that's not the reason I'm wearing a hat today. And yes, we are driving backwards into darkness.
Seems like today I'm looking back. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Okay, so questions first. By the way, I was driving backwards. Dave was driving backwards. I was riding backwards because we're staying in this like garage of this FedEx center, and it was so echoey, and they would move the dumpster at like 1:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. So we're gonna be outside. Let's see. I started shaving in 6th grade as well, due to peer pressure and people going through puberty before me. So I tried to fit in. Didn't go shopping on Black Friday, never do. I was at Jalapeno stuffing my face. What can I make? Just scrapbooks. Meg, I was gonna say, if you start shooting, your target was good enough that you could pass like a concealed carry permit course, and you should do it. It's really cheap, and I think you'd have fun with the course. It's what Janelle was talking about doing. I did it with Dave. It was awesome. Yeah. By the way, the pictures of like that brunette or whatever and the lorikeet, that was like so perfect in your video. I loved it. So, kudos to you. That was awesome. Dave stared at that brunette for like ever, and he's like, "Oh my God, that is really what you would look like." So, and I was thinking of more of going redhead versus brunette, but I'm too wimpy. I really wouldn't do it. I could try on some wigs though. Crystal, my question for you this week is, what part of the body is the most sensitive to tattoos and piercings? Like, what is the most painful? Because Dave actually almost passed out getting his industrial ear piercing, but I didn't think like the nose, the belly button, or anything like that was that bad at all, and I didn't think like the top of the ear was bad at all. So, anyways, I was just kind of curious. Let's see here. What else? Alicia asked if my Christmas decorations are up. They're not, but I ordered a little tree I should have today, so then they will be up, because that's about all we could do in our trailer. My favorite Christmas song is by Lee Nash, and it's that one that, I think it's called Last Christmas. It's like, last Christmas, I gave you my heart, very next day, you threw it away. This year, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Can't sing, so yeah, that's my favorite song. I love Lee Nash and her Christmas album. Let's see, Tara asked, I'm with Janelle on this one. I have one too, yeah, and it's kind of like, acts like a, over here, this way, to the right spot type of piercing, so I like it, yeah, and to the other question you asked, Tara, yes, and don't prefer it. I like the way it looks, but don't prefer it sexually, so. Okay, my parents watch these videos sometimes. Then I think, oh, Janelle asked about the end of the world. I don't think so, but I didn't look into it. I didn't research it like you asked me to, because I never do it. But now I don't think it's the end of the world. And then Alicia asked, I'm saving this one for last because it's a long one, and Janelle, I just loved your video so much, it just made my heart fill up. About how did Janelle and I become such great friends, when, blah blah blah, and how do we stay good friends with a distance. Yeah, Janelle told you our creation story of how we met and stuff, and she was right, like we were total opposites, but Janelle's like one of those people that's super easy to be around, and she was like, I don't know, like the yin to my yang, like so easy to be around. She just kind of like kept me cool, but yeah, she's just like so easy to be around that she just makes life good. And yeah, but like she said, we were pretty much like opposites, but something was the same because we could hang out so easily and stuff. But yeah, and like she said, we had like some serious ups and downs, I think like all friendships do, and the distance made it really hard, you know, like I've always been moving around, so for me it's like been really easy to like pick up and leave people, and I don't have a problem with it because I don't think it's like saying goodbye. I think it's just for now. Like that's how it's always been for me. That's how I've always seen it, and I know that like I don't necessarily, I don't know. It's easy for me to pick up and go. I'm used to it. But it is very hard for other people to understand that and to be good friends with you with that because you're not around. And it's very hard like to be there for your best friend when you can't physically be there. So like Janelle said, like we went through some serious rough patches, and like we worked our way through them, and I think that made our friendship so much better and so much stronger. And now we just like keep in touch. Obviously the Point Girls makes it really easy. I wish we would have thought of this like years ago as a way to do this when I first started traveling and was away from her as a way to keep in touch, because I think it would have probably made us not feel like we lost contact and had those rough patches, but on the same page I think those rough patches helped make us stronger. So yeah, but now we just keep in touch as much as we can, and we make it a point to visit each other. So when her and Jason were living in Florida, we had our Thanksgiving last year together, and we just make it a point to make time for each other, to make time for our friendship because we know it's important, and to make time to keep in touch because I think that that's really important too. And when I got to see her over this last Thanksgiving, it's like our second Thanksgiving in a row we've spent together, it was like so amazing, and I was just like, God, I want my girlfriend back. Like Janelle is like the perfect girlfriend. She's just so amazing, and I was just like, damn it, Dave, like I want that friendship. I just want to like take it everywhere with me, and in a sense I do, and it's so nice to come home to that. But yeah, so to be honest, like I guess I don't totally know what our secret is. I guess communication, because that's what broke us down like a few times, was not communicating well enough. And you just gotta like say, like I'm the type of person that'll just blow up on you if I feel like I got my feelings hurt or I feel like you made me mad. Like I'll tell you right away and I blow up, and it's not the best quality, but at the same time you're not wondering what I'm thinking. So it's kind of all out on the table, and just being able to like communicate but in a good way to each other about how you're feeling and stuff, I think is what's key in a friendship and keeping it going. So that's kind of how we've made it work. We also like, we try to visit, so it's amazing seeing each other. And it was funny to hear Janelle's story because I don't know, it's very flattering to hear things like that. So Janelle, you are like a completely different person from when I knew you in high school. Like, and I wanted to mention that the other thing that I loved about you in high school is I could talk you into anything. Like, I could talk you into doing or trying anything, and that was like so much fun for me because it was like you would just do it. You wouldn't like, I don't know, you kind of a little bit of resistance, but eventually you just do it, and it was so much fun to like be able to hang out with someone like that who's like, nah, okay, let's try it. So that was a great quality, and I feel like now you're still like that, except you're the one that's like, hey, let's try this, and it's like, really? Oh, okay, cool, and it's like a little intimidating, but it makes it fun. So that's how we've done it.
Yeah, we had all my...
As for a life update, because this video is already super long, my elephant Minnie is not here this week. We have all new elephants this week. I'm very sad about it because, one, I'm not riding them. Two, I miss my own elephants that I'm used to, and my best friend is the elephant trainer, and he's gone all week too. So luckily it's only for a week and I see them next week, but I'm kind of sad about it. So that's my life update.